best Justin Lint in the final 8-2 with a 75.76 average to get the job done here, but going to be a tough task versus a talented Jay Waugh. So we're going to find out who comes out on top here in this one. William Stuart and Mr. Jeff McMahan in the background working the switchboard.
Afternoon, Will.
Oh, who's that guy? Never heard you before in my life. Wow. Jumping on the mic for a bit. I love it. I love it. Well, here we go. Jay gonna make that switch downstairs. Not able to capitalize. Remick just a little bit out front here. Of course, having the start as well. So just looking here for Jay. He's going to want to hit at least a 110 here to leave himself a check out. How about another? I think he slid that in there for the 125. Yes, he did. Phenomenal shot there for Jay to steal the first look at a checkout opportunity at 155. Well, let's hear it, folks, in the chat. Where are you tuning in from? Of course, this is just like the little prequel, the little pre-show of what we're going to give you this weekend. Of course, this being the first event of the Seacoast Open, the 36th annual Seacoast Open, as I get tongue-tied there. Great 139 to leave 16 from Waugh. Sitting on 15 darts currently. But this is a look for Remick, and he tried to go tops, not able to collect. Does leave the 40 just in case. And he collects second dart. 17 dart leg for Waugh. Great stuff to get us underway here in this one. Now, just doing some looking over on the ladies' front, because this is a women and men's event. It looks like we've got Jennifer Papalardo coming out on top of Donna Lemieux, 5-4 there in that one. And how about another 5-4 as Brenna Baker comes out on top of Deanna Terry in that one. So looking forward to that match coming up here next. Is Jennifer Papalardo actually the tournament director here for this weekend's Seacoast Open? Has been for a few years now. Hello, Wayne. See you in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Frozen with a PH. Good YouTube name. It says Friday Darts, let's go. I must say I am sad that I am not in attendance this year. This is when did I start, in 2021? I think I've done 3 Seacoast Opens. This is the first one I missed. Yeah. So kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, happy to still bring you the coverage with Mr. Jeff McMahan in the building.
Are we running cricket here?
Oh, very well could be.
All right.
It looks like they snuck it in.
Let's get the cricket scoreboard up.
That's what I was about to say. It didn't make any. Well, no. Hold on now. It shouldn't be. No, they're running 501, 501. Yeah, it's just the scoreboard doesn't say so. Yeah, I was say I don't remember them doing that. And in this extended format, it shouldn't be so.
I didn't think so. I just saw Levi hitting those 19s and wasn't positive.
Ooh, you dang near tricked me there, Jeff. Well, here we go. This is a massive dart here. Just lay it in for the ton. No, he switches over to the 18s for the 134. Leaves the 114 look. And Waugh collecting here. I was surprised he didn't look downstairs, especially with the 269 scoreline, but kind of already leaving a check out with the 2 trip 20s. No harm, no foul. Lays it in for the 148 opportunity. But that's if he gets a look here. And he will. not really happy with that. You can see the spectators there looking on the TV in the background. We do have a couple TVs back there that we are showing the coverage on. So nice little spectators area with the extended space they have this year. Well, how about that, Sean? Some people do miss double four, but they do collect on the double two. 1-1 score here. Francis says, hey, Will, New Jersey checking in. Hope you're doing well. Scott says you're going to be live all weekend. Most of the weekend we will be live. Of course, there's some events that we kind of don't broadcast as much. I think tomorrow morning we'll be coming in. Our plan is at 12 local time, so there'll be, I think the event starts at 10. It's mixed triples, but we'll come in at noon just to get, be fresh and kind of come in when it matters on those mixed triples, probably round of 8 is what I'm thinking. And then we'll get into the rest of the day as we got WDF silver event tomorrow, both the men's and women's, as they look to kick off their 2025 Lakeside season. Try to earn that right to be there. Wants to lay that right on top. Cannot do so. Only 60. Now, Jeff, how about the facilities this year? Pretty great. I mean, they made the transition from Andover to Manchester here, and you can just see pretty big.
Yeah, it's here at the Doubletree Hotel. It's a 34,000 square foot ballroom.
Well, they made the transition.
Boards.
Yeah, they made the transition from the Doubletree. They originally had a Doubletree, so just going to another Doubletree location.
Okay.
I love Doubletrees. I got to be fair with you. You get a cookie when you arrive.
Yes, you do.
You can't beat that, right, Jeff?
That's right.
But yeah, the bigger space, I think they needed it. They were a little tight there in Andover.
There's certainly space to grow here. As I said, they have 3 or 4 rows of dartboards in the back that you can't see currently, but they're expecting a lot of players this weekend.
How many boards do you know?
Maybe 50.
Okay, so yeah, about the same, but I was wondering if maybe they added a few boards or not. But
well, they have a whole separate room for youth. I'm not sure how many boards are in there. I think last year they had them in the same space. Now it's separated out. So we likely won't see the youth finals on Sunday or Saturday.
Okay. Complete separate room. That's crazy. Well, something's gathering attention here. I wonder what's going on. Well, there you go. Levi takes it 18 dart leg for him there. You can see Jay kind of looking off to his right. Jen and Levi kind of doing the same. Something's drawn the attention of the players. We'll figure that one out. Or they'll just have to work around it, one of the two.
I'll go out and take a look.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say in the hall is big, plenty of room, concrete floor sucks for tips and shafts, laugh out loud, but overall good location. Yeah, they're going to have to invest in some rugs to just put in between the standards, and at least that'll catch most of your darts. You're still going to have some stragglers or whatnot, but I know up there in that area of Boston, man, it is just difficult to find locations that can fit events like this, and they found one here in Manchester, so happy that they did so. And I say Boston location just because, what are you, an hour and a half maybe max away from Boston. A lot of people fly into Logan to get to this event.
Yeah, they're about 90 minutes. It looks like they're just focused on the scoreboard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering. But anyway, 120 look for Waugh when he returns. Sitting on 12. This would be a great 15. Not thrilled with that one. Oh, but a great capitalization for the 1-2-3, just to keep him right there with Waugh, who's went 140, 81, 160, 40. Now he's getting a look at double 10 for 2-2. Yes, sir. How about this extended format, Jeff? Race first to 8 legs.
All right.
Can't go wrong there. Now just looking at overall averages for the event, kind of right in line with where we are. So Remick 79.23, Waugh 76.47 for him. So pretty close, a little bit higher than what we've seen most of the day. It's a mentionable. A big average finish for Levi of 52.53. Just looking at 180s, 4 for Remick, 5 for Jay on the day. Remick kind of took a stab at it with that last dart. Just lunged in, and that's why you saw that drop. Murphy Dart says, Willie, you should highlight any player that is using your barrels here. Just saying, trying to help. Buddy, if I knew anybody using my barrels, I'd definitely mention it. But it doesn't look like anybody's bought them at this point.
Haven't seen one.
Haven't seen exactly one. I don't think there's one sold. No, I'm just kidding. There's been a couple sales, but Jen brutally bashing me yesterday. Unreal. Ken saying it best, use promo code HELPWILL, 25% off right now. Yes, that's serious, by the way. Those losers did that to me. Not like 10% off. Not like, oh, yeah, here, we'll just give you a little taste. No, 25% off. Jerks. 1-2-2 for Levi. Going to go 18s here. 4 of them would leave a look at the bull. He's got the big triple. He's got another one. He's got double 7 remaining. And just outside there goes back to Waugh. How will he take a look at this? I prefer the 19s here. He's going to look 20s. Needs a triple. Can't collect. Back to Levi. And yeah, that's not going to do. Tries to go for the 3 to leave double 2. Unfortunate for Waugh. Can't grab the big 16. So has to take an extra dart to set himself up. Only gets the 1, and no, sir. Well, it sounds like a train is there, or is it just workers?
I believe it's workers filling up the beer trough.
Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a bad background scene. I just like, oh man, is a train coming by, or is that just workers? We all know how dart players are. They got to get ready for the weekend. Great. 134 there for Waugh. Ken, they are 18-gram barrels, 20 fully dressed, and that's where we kind of started off at. I'm sure we're not going to spread out anything if we can't get sales, so go ahead and buy these up, and then maybe we'll get the 16-gram. Who knows? Just kind of looking at some previous matches. Yeah, great 1-2-5 there. It was Levi coming out on top of Scott Essel, 7-1 in the semifinals. Kind of a surprising scoreline there. Jay coming out on top of Adam Belleville, 7-4 on that scoreline. In the quarterfinals, it was Adam Belleville coming out on top of Rob Doe. Jay coming out on top of Chris Johnson. Scott Essel coming out on top of Matt Bernault, 6-2, and then Levi coming out on top of Shelby Brown, 6-1. Wow, so Remick coming into this match has only lost 4 total legs, and now he's added 2 onto there for 6.
Wow.
But fairly impressive when you got a first, your top 16 and quarterfinals was first race to 6. Not bad. Well, big score there from Jay sets him up at the 42, but Levi getting a look at the 136. He's got the first, staying for the second, has it, 888, and he collects.
Look at that.
What a massive checkout. My goodness, Jeff.
Levi's on fire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's the kind of scoring that really got him to the 8-2 scoreline and the win in last year's event. If I'm not mistaken, last year's was the first time for this New Hampshire State Dart Championship. It's something they created if it wasn't already in the past. So I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, first time champion last year for him. Good 140 from Jay. So we are now in true stride, Jeff. Look at these guys go. Big 180 for Levi. Number 6 of the day for him. Sorry, number 5 of the day for him. That'll tie him up with Waugh. Oh, big ton would be nice. 140 would be better. At least leaves himself at a checkout. And tops for Remick. Can't collect. Wow, this would be excellent to just clap back on the 136 or the 161, but hefty opportunity. And barely misses out on the second. And look at that. That's just kind of just your luck. 137. But a touch of luck here as he gets away with one. Remick was square for the 13 dart leg and misses, and instead he gets the look at the 13 and he takes it. That'll help out that average a little bit. No denying that. Look at us right now. 84.74, 84.51. 4-3 advantage to Levi, but Jay with a chance to hold throw and tie us up. Sean Green saying, Nick Teixeira, where are you? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound promising. Problems in Niagara? I hope you're like the secret. No, I can't hope that. But secretly, like, I kind of hope that Sean's the only one there, like, trying to figure out how everything works.
Oh, it's the wrong weekend.
Nick got stuck somewhere. They shipped him to Washington by accident. Good transfer, and he collects once again a 1-3-4 from Levi. Full scoring power is shown here from these guys. Just a little reminder, we will have the ladies coming up here after this one for their final. We'll also later on today have coverage of the 301 singles event, which has just been, I mean, last year they got some spectacular numbers. They had a great event with a good final as well on both the women's and men's side. So expecting more of the same here tonight before we get into mixed doubles action. And then we'll call it evening before coming back for the rest of the weekend. Big Trip 20. How about another? How about one more? Nah, just kidding. He won't do that. Come on, 186? That'd be a dumb move. Leave that old pesky double three. Do you like double three, Jeff?
Not a fan.
Nah, no way. I think Richard Ashdown's the only one that likes double three. Can't convert, so this 56 could go here in 14, and it'll have to be 15 if it decides to go. It won't, so once again, opportunities missed for Levi, and can Jay take advantage? Yeah, just a little sporadic.
A bit disgusted with himself right now.
Oh, for sure. Look at him. He's making some funnies in the background here. And Sean is 0 for 2 on the double four call. I'm just going to keep that going the rest of the weekend. Call him out on double four. Ooh. Really wanted that one to tie us up, and instead it'll go to Levi to try to make this 5-3. And that's kind of a tricky dart, but he gets around it nonetheless. Good stuff from Levi. I almost thought, man, is that too good of a marker? Especially being double two, you kind of, doing that, you almost block yourself, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, I saw you played a little darts recently.
I did. Got my feet wet in Waterbury.
There you go. How did that go for you on the soft tip side of things?
Yeah.
What a great explanation.
I rolled the first two matches and then ran into a buzzsaw.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Better than me. I tried my hand as well recently and didn't fawn too well. That's quite all right.
I don't know. I mean, the transition between producing and cutting and then standing up and going and playing is different than being able to sit there and warm up and get in the groove.
That's the hardest thing is, you're right. You're sitting all day doing production. All of a sudden you get thrown out there. But not only that is how often do you really play anymore? I never play.
Once a week, Tuesday nights, soft tip.
Oh.
That's it.
There you go. At least you get to play once a week. How about this from Waugh?
There it is.
Big 180 for him. as that will set him up for 81, and that's his 6th of the tournament. Making the smart play, going after the 18s at 302, but can't do anything with it, as Waugh should get 6 from here and may just do it here. 62 needed, trip 10, double 16 for 5-4. Lays it in. What a good 81 and a 12-dart leg, folks. We are seeing some gorgeous, gorgeous legs. 85.36, 80.74. And how about that beautiful Winmore triple core? I believe they are a sponsor of the event. Once again, a great transition from Levi to take 2 of those big trip 19s. His first 9 here in this one has been great. I mean, it's the first 9 for the tournament overall. It hasn't been bad from both of these guys, but it just seems like Levi's just a little bit out front here in this one. Let me just reset up here. Yeah, 87.01 going into this match, 85.54 for Jay on the first 9 scoring average. So I would assume we're probably at the easily the 95 range for Levi. Not a little bit more. Good time, but it just seems like Levi is out in front to break throw here. Yeah, another ton. I seem to always say it, but I got to say it again, Jeff. I mean, Levi's just been this individual who comes out for these local events and just puts on a show, man. He's just a great shot. Doesn't get to travel around as much as he would like, but he's one of the good ones. And I heard about him a long time ago, back when I first started, I think 2019.
He shows it off right there with the 110 out.
Wow, what a good checkout. Yeah, it just kind of blew me away there.
I think seeing him for myself.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about it a long time ago. I saw these Boston guys come through Wichita, Kansas on the way to Vegas to play in an event. That's when I saw them, and I mean, I just was like, man, these guys are good. And they said, oh, you think they're good? They got this guy named Levi back home who's just he's better than all them, but just doesn't get around. And I said, what? Yeah. Well, he's showing it off here. Tries to make that transfer once again. This time cannot collect. This is a big round right here for both these individuals. Good opportunity for Jay, huh, Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, you either bring it back to within 1 or Levi's within 1 of the championship.
Exactly, and that's kind of a tight spot to be. 7-4. Yeah, it's 7-4. You got to rattle off 4 in a row. Ouch. Speaking of ouch, that could be one of those moments unless Jay capitalizes here. Needs to. And if Levi collects 2, he's in prime position. Jay can still somewhat steal here, but it's going to be a little bit tough. And yeah, Levi's got to give him one. And yeah, that last dart, what a savior. What a savior. But still an opportunity here. If Jay can hit a 140, even just a ton, adds a lot of pressure to the 126. Yeah, there's the ton. So 19s for Levi. 4 leaves the bowl. I'll tell you what, that's a great leave. If you're not going to hit, it would at least make him think. Only has a look at the red bit in the middle. Bullseye for 6-4. I think that's going to hurt. Double 14 needed for Levi. 3 solid looks at it. He goes inside.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a big hill for Jay to climb now.
And he knows it, too. I mean, just the expression on his face says,
yep.
Well, yep, got to win them all. And really for him, I'm surprised he didn't switch there on that second dart. I just felt like maybe that was going to be too much of a blocker for him. But okay, he gets away with it. Oh, what a great recovery after the first. Just into the corner of that 555, but use it kind of as a marker and just lays it in for the good 135. So a reminder, coming up after this one, Jennifer Papalardo takes on Brenna Baker in the finals of the women's New Hampshire State Dart Championship. Another one of those big moments here. Levi needs a ton to set up the 161. Even a 97 is fine. 164 is okay. That'll work as well. That'll work as well. Leaves the 130, the little fish. How much pressure can you add, Jay? I think
that was terrible.
I don't know. Yeah,
pretty sure
he's upset with it.
Yeah.
But he very well knows that could be it for him. I mean, I don't know if Levi takes out the 130. I mean, he took out a 136, but this gives him kind of time to, because look at the score line for Jay. Yeah, not enough. 6. Exactly. 169 is a bogey. So 6 from 130. And he may just do it. Yeah, you saw him kind of look at it. It was like, 20s, nah. He wanted the trip 18. That would have left double 8. Instead, it's a 36 leave. Waugh does collect on the third, but here we go for the championship, for back-to-back titles for Levi Remick. And there you go. It doesn't get any better than that, folks. What an exciting match there, Jeff. 8-4 is a total score line, but look at this. Look at the averages. 82.69, 81.35.
Yeah, Levi just really got up on Jay and never let his foot off of the gas pedal.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He just kind of kept his foot there on the throat and just eventually was able to capitalize for the win. So there you have it, folks. Levi Remick, your winner here at the Seacoast Open and the New Hampshire Men's State Championship.